Hey homesteaders, gardeners, and cooks. My name is Jennifer. Welcome to Miles Away Farm. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. Did you know that you can make toasted oats without actually adding all kinds of nuts and seeds to make granola? This was kind of a weird revelation for me, and I don't know why it had never dawned on me before. I used to make granola all the time, and then as I got older and I started having more issues with trying to keep weight off, I did the calculations and realized that granola is actually quite high in calories, and it's because of all the nuts and seeds that are in there, and that's part of what makes it delicious. But nuts are also really high in fat, and so I kind of stopped making granola for a while, and then I realized from some people that I was watching on YouTube that you can basically make toasted oats and just not add all of the other things that typically go into granola. And so that's what I'm going to do this morning. It's delicious. I use it with fruit and yogurt all the time, and it's definitely way, way, way less calories than if you add all the nuts and seeds and sugar that you would typically add. So let's get started. This is a really simple recipe. We're just going to do 4 cups of rolled oats. And you can use whatever kind of rolled oats you want. You know, thick cut oats, instant rolled oats, or just regular rolled oats. I like to go with organic on this. And then to this, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of some kind of liquid sweetener, and you could use maple syrup, you could use honey, which is what I'm going to use today. You could also use things like sorghum or rice syrup or agave syrup. Pretty much anything that's sweet and liquid would work here. And then a couple tablespoons of oil, a little bit of salt, some spices. I'm going to use cinnamon and a little bit of vanilla. I'm just going to toast this in my oven for about a half an hour, and I'm done. So really simple, quick and easy, really great topping on all different kinds of things. You could also obviously even eat it as a cereal if you wanted to. It's become a pantry staple in my house, and I absolutely love it. So let's get started. So this really couldn't be easier. To my oats, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of honey that's been warmed up in the microwave a little bit, about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using grapeseed, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of vanilla, and I didn't show it here, but a good pinch of salt. And for the minerals, I really like Redmond's real salt here. You're just going to keep stirring that until everything is nicely coated. Dump that onto a sheet pan or a baking sheet. Spread that out as evenly as you can. And then we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about a half an hour. You don't even have to stir it. If your oven runs hot, you can keep that temperature a little lower. I don't usually cook in this oven, and I did have to make a second batch because the first batch got overdone, which has never happened in my regular oven. And that's all there is to it. So way, way less calories than a standard granola recipe, and absolutely delicious, and it holds on the shelf for at least a couple of months. Give it a try, tribe. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, and share. I have new content coming out every week.